So on this YouTube channel, we talk obviously a lot about basic training and what you should do at basic training and succeeding at basic training, but does what you do at basic training kind of follow you along in your military career? So one of the negatives that a lot of people talk about when it comes to, taking initiative at basic training and doing good things at basic training is they're like, if you're a leader at basic training, they're like, it's not going to follow you to the rest of your military career. And it's kind of true. But for the most part, I do want to say, the topic of this video, does what you do at basic training, follow you throughout the rest of your military career? The answer is no, unless you're one of the one or maybe two people that actually gets maybe like an AAM, an Army Achievement Medal, or you're one of those people who gets promoted at basic training, because then obviously your promotion is going to follow you along. But, whether you do well at basic training or you do bad at basic training, it's not like it's going to be on your record. The people that you go to on your next unit, when you get to AIT, when you get to your actual unit, they're not going to know whether you did good or you did bad at basic training. But there is an instance when it is going to follow you to your next unit, or it may actually come up in the fact that, let's say something's going on at your unit. If you are a leader at basic training, if you say to whoever's your leadership at your actual unit, once you get into the big army, if you're like, yeah, I was the platoon guide at basic training for X number of weeks, or maybe the whole time or whatever, they might look at that and be like, oh, okay, you take charge on this, but they're not going to give you like any special treatment or anything because you were a squad leader at basic training, or because you were a platoon guide or an assistant platoon guide at basic training. Like, that's really not going to happen. Like I said, the only thing that's going to follow you is if you get promoted, or you happen to be like that best person, like the soldier disciple that gets an AAM. Maybe you're going to get a little challenge coin or something like that you can kind of then take on. But other than that, it's not really going to follow you. It's not going to matter really that much to anybody else except for yourself. And now I'm going to talk about what I really want to talk about whenever it comes to, doing well at basic training and succeeding at basic training, because it's not going to benefit you in a whole bunch of different ways that are going to be, like substantial, right? So you're not going to be able to be like, yes, this that I did at basic training because, I got a 300 PT score at basic training. This kind of translated to, 2 years later, and I got this opportunity because I did, well at basic training. That's probably not going to happen for 99% of people. There might be an instance whenever, let's say you did something phenomenal at basic training and it just comes up and they're like, oh, hey, that's really cool. Let's do whatever good thing for you. But that's probably not going to happen. But what I want to say is there's not going to be that many instances or occurrences or opportunities for you to get leadership experience, or for you to kind of start off basic training on the right foot, to kind of start off with the right mindset. Yes, you can kind of go through basic training super quickly. You can kind of just get it done, get it over with. But you're not going to build yourself up as much as a soldier if you kind of take that route. If you kind of just do the bare minimums, just enough to get by. If you're not really pushing yourself, if you're not trying to get that leadership experience that's going to build you as a leader. Because if you're one of those people that wants to be a leader in the military, if you kind of want to make a career out of the military and want to, progress up the ranks, if you're one of those people who's enlisting and has later hopes to be an officer, and you're going to go to ROTC, you're going to do OCS, you're going to do Green to Gold program, whatever you're going to do, the leadership opportunities that you get at basic training are going to teach you a lot about yourself. Prior to basic training, I didn't have all that like leadership experience, all these experiences that, I've been able to lead multiple different people. Leading somebody in like a class project or something like that, that's like child's play whenever it comes to comparing that to leading soldiers, even though it's at basic training. Because when you get that leadership experience, it's going to teach you a lot about yourself. It's going to teach you if you can actually lead people, if you can actually get people to do things that they don't want to do. It's going to teach you what you suck at as far as being a leader. If you're that leader, like nobody's listening to you, yes, you might have some people that are just, crappy people in your platoon that just don't listen to really anybody in general, but that's kind of on you as well. If people don't listen to you when you're the appointed leader, that kind of shows something on yourself. Like, what do you need to do to change that to where people will then actually listen to you? And you're not going to get a whole bunch of leadership experiences you know, early on in your military career like you will at basic training. And even in AIT, you might get some leadership experiences as well. So this kind of can correlate to being, you know, at AIT. Does your stuff you do at AIT kind of continue on to the rest of your military career? Same things apply here. So what I want to tell you guys is, no, it doesn't necessarily, it's not like a black and white, you know, yes, this kind of correlates unless it's one of those two things I mentioned before, but it would behoove you, that's a word that you're going to hear a lot from your drill sergeants whenever you're at basic training. It would behoove you to do such and such. It would behoove you, because what they're saying is, it's in your best interest to do this. And it is in your best interest, in my opinion, to do well at basic training, because that is going to make you a better soldier in the long run for the rest of your military career. If you start out on the right foot and you fail and you succeed and you fail and you succeed at basic training, you kind of work out some of those wrinkles that might come up later on in your military career. That's going to be really beneficial to you. It could be really beneficial to whatever you're doing later on in your military career, but again, it's not going to map black and white to the scenario. But that is going to be it for this video. I kind of just got my thoughts out on this topic. You know, maybe you guys are not even watching this anymore because I kind of finished the video off at like 2 minutes or something, the actual topic of this video. But if you made it to the end of this video, hit that like button. That would be awesome. If you guys want to stick around for some more of my videos, hit the subscribe button. That would be even better. If you haven't hit the notification bell button, hit that notification bell button. And one more thing, I've got a giveaway going on my Instagram right now, and I have another giveaway this weekend that I'm going to be doing because Jim Fidel is dropping their fall apparel line, and I'm going to be doing a giveaway. Sometime that post is going to go up this weekend, but there's still a current post on my Instagram right now that's got a giveaway going on, and I'll probably pick that winner tomorrow. And then this weekend I got another Jim Fidel giveaway, so they're a great apparel company, and then their fall line, like I said, is coming out, so we're going to be doing another giveaway for that 80,000 subscribers, which is awesome. But yeah, that's it for this video. Follow me on Instagram and Snapchat if you want to win some stuff, because I'm just like giving away everything. And I will see you guys later.